This is Time with the Artist. Time with the Artist is powered by Joe Ike Arts and Media. They deal in photography, videography, brandings, and general printing. They are located in Takrady, Shama Junction. Contact them on 0246 401453 and supported by Sweet Mickey Photography for your weddings, engagements, parties, birthday photos, and all your photography needs. Contact Sweet Mickey Photography on 0574 910579. It's yet another exciting episode on Time with the Artist with your host Bobby. And I saw this flyer on IG about an exhibition, Tiny But Mighty, being created by Professor Samuel Noti. And trust Time with the Artist, we are here. Yeah, so we're going in there to know the inspirations behind these works and talk to some of the students. Yeah, so we are standing by an art piece here, and then we have the artist here. We want to talk to him. Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Please, what's your name?
So the name is Josh.
Okay, Mr. Josh. Even before I ask about your work, when I went to the university, you know there are different departments, the painting, the sculptures, the others. But then it seems like most tertiary institutions, the ceramists there are very few, and I think people don't really understand the ceramic course. How do you address that?
It's like most people don't really appreciate we ceramic artists. Yeah, because they think ceramic is just meant to be in the household. Like when we have a ceramic piece, if it's not a vase, it's a pot. If it's not a pot, it's a mug. It's meant to be in the house, but it's not that way. It shouldn't be so. Yeah, ceramic art piece like mine can be in the gallery, in the museums, just like how a sculptural piece and a painting would be. Yeah, so that's basically it.
Okay, so now to the masterpiece here. What's the title, and what's the concept behind this piece?
Yeah, so this is Fire and Thorns. Yeah, so when you first heard the title Fire and Thorns, I guess you've gotten the excruciating feeling fire and thorns brings when it gets to contact with your skin. You get it? Yeah, so that is to highlight the struggles and pain that we go through as individuals. Yeah, and as an artist, I went through such pains and struggles in the development of this work. You get it? Yeah, so as you can see, we have pieces around beneath the work, which is part of the work, yeah, but broken. You get it? So this is to say that it doesn't matter how broken you are, it doesn't matter how hard things may get, it doesn't matter how difficult things may seem to be. All that matters is it all adds up to your character development. It is what builds you. You understand? Yeah, the failure is what you learn from. You understand? Yeah, so you just have to keep on standing tall and then just be you. That's it.
Okay. Thank you very much. See you around. Hello.
Hello,
Please, what's your name?
I'm Christos Alexander Lago.
I know you are a ceramist. Which level?
Final year. This work is called Pride and Cry.
Sorry, Pride and Cry.
That's the title of the work. And then pride meaning the pride I have in me. This piece is all about me my journey, and then what pride has done for me and what pride has taken from me. So when I'm saying pride, when we say pride, people always look at the bad side of pride, but I'll say pride also has a good side. Thinking about your self-esteem, pride helps you build your self-esteem. Pride also helps you gain confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. So when I'll give you an example of the good side of pride, which is the advantage. Let's take it out. You've got employed to a new work, but you knowing perfectly said this work you've landed is the right work for you, and you feel that you are good. You are so good that you don't need anyone to teach you any way around the work. So people around you be like, it's pride. But with that same pride, you know that you can do it. You have to prove the people wrong that you can do it. Pride helps you push harder, work harder, and that pride alone can make you achieve your goal. So I'll talk about the disadvantage of the pride. With the disadvantage of pride, I'll say that pride has really hit me up, like has eaten me up. It has really blocked my chances. I've been in situations where I have to exceed and then be at a certain stage. I've been through so many schools before coming to KNUST. I went to media school, I went to the business school. I just didn't like it. I'm an artist, so I just have to follow what I do. And sometimes the thing is, Junior at home will be like, Junior, do this, Junior, do that. But that's not me. I sometimes have to turn them down. And they feel that I have pride, me feeling some mini, but let's say I can do it. So I just have to ignore them. It's not that I'm just ignoring them. I know what I'm doing, and I know what I want. So that's the pride side of me, and then I'll say that with this work, I'm saying that this is the front view of the work. With the front view of the work, you could see that there is a little bit of damage in the front, but with your back, the things you don't see, it's very dangerous. That's the pride side. How the pride is eating me up. This is how the pride is really eating me up in this piece. Let's talk about the danger and how pride has really caused harm to me. Pride has not really let me exceed it. If I had listened to them, I would be working, or I would be comfortable. But people say with pride, I don't feel it's pride. It's hard work, and I know one day it will pay off. So that's my way.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Another artist here, and we're standing by his work, a very tall one, and of course he's also very tall. Yeah, so hello, please, what's your name?
I'm Ernest Edusan.
Mr. Ernest Eduse, what informed this piece?
It's a growing with responsibilities, like early responsibilities.
Growing with early responsibilities.
Responsibilities, that's the title of the work.
Okay, so the title is early responsibilities. And then what informed this art piece?
Oh, okay, I'm the firstborn child of my mother. Then my mom and dad have divorced, So as the firstborn child, I have this responsibility. I have to partake with the absence of my father. You get it? My father is now also, as the firstborn child, I have to be in the shoes of my father. You get to say yes, this responsibility, like me catering for my brothers and sisters. Do you get it? Yeah, protecting my mom in a way. Yeah. When an artwork is more, I don't know how to say it, but it's more sentimental when you are talking about a work that's related to you, like it has a link with you. Do you get it? Yeah, it's more sentimental, So I try to focus on those kind of stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much. See you around. Time with the Artist is powered by Joe Ike Arts and Media. They do in photography, videography, brandings, and general printing. They are located in Takrady, Shama Junction. Contact them on 0246 401453 and supported by Sweet Mickey Photography for your weddings, engagements, parties, birthday photos, and all your photography needs. Contact Sweet Mickey Photography on 0574 91 0579. Yeah, I have the curator of this exhibition here. Hello, sir.
Hello,
Please, what's your name?
Sam Note. I'm an associate professor in ceramics, and I basically work with students, especially trying to have students who can become emerging artists. The purpose of this exhibition, actually, within last year and this year, I said that why don't I have a trilogy of exhibition? That's 3 of them. The first one was building bridges, and the second one is tiny but mighty, and the last one is women only. Why these exhibitions? Building bridges, actually, the first one was about building bridges to something like connecting to the world. Extensive travel to the US and other parts of the country, I realized that our exhibition practice is waning, and it's been more flavored on the trade fair. I mean, roadside and blah 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 blah. And though we have the skills and stuff like that, we're unable to exhibit our works, and this brings some disconnect on the global practice. Well, we don't need to blame ourselves. We don't have the creators to write about these works. There's no creating school in Ghana, actually, so but learning about how to write works is just part of a course that you register. So our students are able to produce works, but they're not able to exhibit or put up a show. So the works you see here are students that have put together and who are pushing boundaries. So the first one was building bridge. So now the bridge has been built, and now we are saying that although we are tiny, we could be mighty. We are limited by a lot of things. A space-driven exhibit. This is a classroom that we need to deconstruct to become an exhibition hall. For this matter, we can have a longer period of exhibition because we need to get it back for students to use as a classroom. And these are some of the limitations that we have. We are hoping that very soon we will be able to go out of town. The works you see here are works that speaks volume. They are works that talks about our daily activities in our societies. It engages us to rethink whatever we do. If you look at the works that Joshua has done, if you look at the works that Ernest has produced, works that are emotional, it's trying to, the bandage, somebody asks, why do you put the bandage? But it's trying to tell you that, look, I've been a victim of a broken home. And since infancy, I've been trying to put people together, to bandage them together. And these things, these material things speaks volume. And I think it's our time as artists, we wake up, we use our work to speak about the happenings in the society. So if you see these are not actually works for their academic works, but these are works outside their assignment and academic practice. They have been guided to produce, and it's marvelous. It's marvelous, and the comments has been very, very good. It has attracted people all over, and even students from the US and stuff to come and see and join the opening ceremony. So it's been great.
How has the experience with the students been so far? Working with them, putting up these exhibitions and stuffs.
Well, students will always be students. Sometimes if you don't push them, it becomes they'll work at the 11th hour. Sometimes it's not their fault because we have only one kiln that we use to fire these works. And so sometimes doing this in addition to their academic work puts some stress on them. However, I think the aura, the atmosphere today has been charged, and they are all happy that the works they see in their studio, when you bring it and you do the installation, realize that you get another feeling. Seeing students coming all over from the US and the UK and stuff like that, and commenting on their works as their friends who were not able to join are now saying that we want to be part of the bigger of the next one, which we hope we are going to have a bigger one in August. Next month, June, we are going to have women only. Yeah, because out of these participants, we had only just one, Matilda, a lady. And these are some of the things we are trying to deconstruct, that we do not marginalize women in these shows. So the next one, and already we are in the process, we're almost done with that creating, and that ends the trilogy. And it's going to be women only, and it will be fantastic.
Okay, so going forward, what plans are you putting in place for these students, for upcoming students, to make them like very well pleased with the ceramics, especially with the ceramics, to partake in such exhibitions and activities?
Thank you very much. I remember when I was a student, we never had the opportunity to do an exhibition such as this. In 2019, we came up with Awondin, and since then, we've been having periodic exhibitions now. I think what students want to do, they need to be motivated. They need to see what is happening in the group, and that's what I do now. I make them read. They must read storybooks, literature books, art history books, so they must read. And then you get them connected to what is happening in the global front. Now, the starting point was how is to, within the practice of art, Instagram and stuff are great ways to show your works. And by connecting to these things, they realize, they see what is happening in other spaces. But I tell you, if you look at this work that a BFA student has done, it shows the level of skills and expertise, because this will pass for other degrees. And this batch, actually, we started was 2 years ago. So you could see that there is competition, and that's a healthy competition, and everybody is being challenged. I believe very soon the practice of ceramics is going to take over the contemporary art discourse, and I'm looking for a time that we're able to cut through to the Venice Biennale and stuff like that, because from what they are doing, we are limited. Yes, we are limited in application of glaze. That is why Tani by Marty, we said we're going to leave it in its natural color. So as you say, this is the natural color of the clay. It is not our intention to leave it in natural color, but because we are limited in materials sometimes to finish this glaze, we can produce our own glazes and stuff, but firing them and stuff, we don't get the desired let's say outcome. So we said, why don't you leave it this way? In our next exhibition, these same works will be exhibited, but in a finished form, and it's going to work. So it's been great working, and I need to also thank the students that now they are buying into some of our ideas that we are bringing on. They are being challenged, and they are always working. One of the days when school is over, students go on. But now school is over, students are around and they want to work. And they are challenged, say, can you look at this for me? What does this mean? And stuff like that. So I believe with this leadership and direction, the future is bright for Ghanaian ceramic practice. During the opening ceremony, we had visitors from the US, and we took them around our material prospecting and stuff like that. It will interest you to know that whilst in the US, they have agencies that do, or companies that supply materials. We have the materials here, so they were pleased to see feldspar in its rocky form. They see feldspar processed in a bag, but we have to go for the feldspar, break it down, crush it, pulverize it, and put it in a powder form. So it's a learning process, but that is a long process to producing an artwork. The second is that our art practice, or art, the people who write our art must make sure that exhibition starts from the very basic of our primary school. I remember when we were in school, there was art and craft, and the last day of the exams, you do something and come and show it. It's going down. There must be exhibitions everywhere. In the US, wherever you go, there are exhibitions everywhere. And when this thing starts, then we are going to have galleries. It is when we have galleries that we should put up shows. That is where we are going to get funding. They have their galleries. Most of them are supported by funding. This work, from material to installation, has been student and the creators centered funding, and which is sometimes is difficult. We would have loved to show this work in a more open space that public can have access, but it all boils down to funding.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, what's your name and which level?
Yeah, Samuel, but I'm well known to be Truth. Yeah, and I'm a level 400 student of KNUST.
Even before I ask about your concept of this work, no. I know this exhibition is about producing clay works in their natural color. So, why the black? Is the black the natural color of the clay, or?
No, that's not the natural color of the clay. Actually, the natural color is supposed to be orange. Yeah, but due to the concept that I used, I decided to spray my work. Actually, this isn't painting; it's a sprayed work. Yeah, and I depicted this color from the slave trade. What happened? You know, when you see we wear blacks, yeah, we wearing fair like the white. So that's how come this work is sprayed black.
Okay, so I guess the concept is about slavery. So I want to know more about the idea behind this work.
Yeah. Whenever you see this work, the first thing I think is going to come into your brain or your mind is going to be like slavery, right? The moment you see a hand tied with chains and an artwork being tied with chains. But I was trying to chip in, seeing being a slave, what we took from them, what happened. During those times, you see, we were using, it was like a barter trade system. Okay. And due to this, we were exchanging most of our raw materials for alcohol and stuff, and it gets so much into us. And this work is actually a slave work, but it's trying to link in between how somebody gets addicted to alcohol and the person isn't finding it very easily to trap out from it. And as you can see, it looks like a water jug or maybe a cooler, as they say in the old, like a pot, which is probably used for storing wines, alcohol, and stuff. And as you can see, this spout is trying to depict when you get into a drinking spot or a drinking bar, everybody is trying to help each other, so they all going to get some of the wines they will be sharing or they will be buying. Okay, and you see, it's like a diagonal churn pot, showing how uniform they are and how they try helping each other. And this chain tied with the two hands depict how somebody finds it difficult to get out of being an addict when it comes to alcohol.
Okay, and then what's the title?
It was so many stuff that I named this artwork after, but generally I'm going to say maybe slavery.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a very thrilling and educational episode here on Time with the Artist, and I know you've learned a lot. Yeah. Today we were at the Ceramic Department, KNUST, and this goes out to everyone out there. If you are hosting an exhibition, there's an exhibition you want to take coverage, your number one art journalist is here. Just give me a call on 02656998857 or 0556149090, or the art journalist on social media, TikTok and IG, and Bobby Art on Facebook. My personal handle on Facebook is Emmanuel George Emisa Jr. Thank you. Bless up. Do also subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Bless up.